Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. I'm ZeldaMaster, and in this one, we're going to be taking on the Lakebed Temple to find the last piece of the fused shadow. And this is better known as the water temple of the game. You know, most Zelda games have that one water temple that not many people like most people despise. It's weird, like the water temple or any water level in any game is always hated because the water physics suck, and I think Link glitched. He was supposed to reach the surface of the water, but like got clipped onto the wall. So that's interesting. Let's go ahead and swim up though. But yeah, this is the entrance of the Lakebed Temple, and it's time to take it on. So let's get to it. We got some chew jellies that we need to actually, I don't really care. I was gonna say we need to kill them, but we don't need to. I mean, come on. It's not like I want to fill up my jar with anything. I mean, I could get purple chew jelly or red, and I believe red does heal you, but I mean, I think I have a fairy on me or something, so I'm not going to worry. And here we got some water bombs and arrows. That's going to set us up for literally what's up ahead. So, yeah, the game knows. It's just like, all right, here, take some stuff. And actually, it may look like I only have 4 arrows, but it's because one of my bomb bags only has 4. So let's go ahead and swap it like this. And I think we're good. All right, that sounds pretty good. We got around 30 arrows, so yeah. Now to open up the main door to the temple, all we need to do, and I know it's tricky, but you know, one day you'll figure it out. All you need to do is do that. Yeah, it's pretty stinking simple. It's like it wants to be grabbed. Like when I saw, I'm like, okay, I need to pull that down with Link, and I did, and it was amazing. I like how Link can still grab onto it after you pull it down. But we're not here to do any pull-ups or anything. We're here to take on the temple. Let's go ahead and enter this room. And wow, this is huge. It looks really nice in HD, man. I love this so far. I'm way too close to my TV, but I don't care because I'm enjoying every single texture right now. So, whoa, that's treacherous. Whoa, don't you think you ought to knock down those stalactites hanging from the ceiling first? They don't look to be very stable. I'd bet they'd break easily if you hit them with enough force, don't you think? Maybe. And yeah, you know, I was speaking of the bomb arrows. Well, that's exactly what you want to do. Go ahead and knock down all of these stalactites. You can kind of tell which ones you need to knock down. The ones that look like a giant teardrop that's about to fall or something. I mean, I guess it's kind of like that, literally. Instead of it being ice, though, it's actual rock, so never mind. But that's what it reminds me of. And yeah, you knock it down and it creates a platform. And it's pretty cool, actually. But I'm here not to get hit by these guys. You actually don't want to fight them because you can't really kill them easily yet. You could maybe hit them on the butt to hurt them, but it would take too long. In general, the game doesn't want you to fight these enemies yet. We will fight them later on, so don't worry. For some reason, like, I'm having a hard time speaking like consistently for a while right now because I haven't recorded. I mean, I'm sure those for you guys watching, you know, like who watches when I upload a video, you notice that I haven't uploaded in about a week now. And it sucks, man. I just want to say, like, I swear, when I don't upload for a couple days, I just kind of like sit in my own bubble and hide because I'm afraid to like read your guys' comments, and I feel guilty like I'm not uploading because there's always people who want me to continue a series or like upload a new video or something, and when I go a while without uploading, I just feel so bad. So yeah, and so just have to like come back, and I don't know why I have these like random breaks. It's just, I guess I get caught up with things. So yeah, but overall it's a pretty bad mentality to have. And let's go ahead and kill off our very first Lizolfo, and another one bites the dust, and he gave me a rupee. Not bad. But yeah, I think it's funny how I do that, but at the same time I always feel really bad at doing that. So anyways, here we are in the very main room of the temple, and this usually, I'm assuming this is actually what causes the most confusion for anyone playing this temple, because it gave me a lot of confusion the first time I played this game. But once I figured out the idea of how everything works and how you want to move the levers and whatnot, it made a lot more sense. And the reason why this seems complicated is because you can move this giant staircase all around the room, kind of like reposition it with these levers. But the thing is, you don't have access to every side of the room because there are walls in random areas that are just blocking off the giant circle we're in. And there's one on each side, and whoa, the camera got really weird because it got like clipped on the thing. But yeah, by thing I mean I can't even think what I'm trying to say right now, and I don't think I want to head inside here, by the way. Yeah, so yeah, I'll just ignore this. There's a lot of doors to actually like explore, but you're gonna notice that like most of them are useless, so I'm just going to ignore them right now as I pick up this chest real quickly. But yeah, as I was saying, this gave me a lot of trouble until I figured out how everything works, and it is really simple once you get the idea. So hopefully I'll be able to showcase that to you guys. But let's go ahead and literally reverse the stairs, have it from descending from one side, it's now ascending, you know. But yeah, okay, so all we did is like mirror the stair position, and what that's gonna do here is it's going to give us an Oku. Yeah, it's totally exactly what I wanted right now. I'm so happy with this. So here, at least I'm free, blah 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 blah. Okay, just give it to me. I don't know why I went all of like out of my way to pick this up, but you know, I feel honestly pretty darn proud. I was gonna kill this Tektite as well. And now what I want to do, I believe, is head over here and then reposition the staircase once more to down there, because I actually want to head inside of this room that is actually inaccessible on both sides unless you head from top to bottom. You're going to see right here, yep, a wall and a wall. So that's what I meant by that. Now that we have access to this room, though, we'll pick up something pretty helpful. But let's see what's inside this chest first. It's a dungeon map, not bad. See, normally, if I were playing a newer Zelda game, and I guess this game is new, but you get what I mean, like one that isn't a remake. I noticed that Nintendo has been removing the compasses, so it's just like you get the dungeon map and you're good, and I love that feature, but sadly, we don't have it in this game, so yeah. I don't know, I just don't like collecting the compass. I always find it pretty useless. But I just think the dungeon map is really unique, how you pick it up and then it just opens up everything for you, and it should just stick to that. I guess I'm just, you know, pro dungeon map, and I want the compass to not be in any other Zelda game because I just think those two collectibles are kind of useless. But here there is one of these stalactites that we can easily hit and then head from one side to another just like that. Yeah, it literally creates a platform because there's like water shooting out. And then by doing so, I believe all I want to do is jump over here, and there's a chest that we can pick up. And once again, if there's like a platform you can't reach, just look up, and there you go. It's a pretty simple gimmick to get used to. I actually think it's hilarious because all you need to do is look up to figure out, but like you can easily get stumped on that. And I just noticed something. I don't want to move the camera right now, but you can see the symbol of Nehru as a necklace on Link, and I don't know why, but I never noticed that really small detail, like the Nehru symbol, like as a necklace. It looks really sick, if you ask me. But okay, so what I want to do right now is actually backtrack. So now that we have a key, the door where we picked up, I believe right by where we picked up the Oku. And what the heck was that, by the way? Look at this. Looks like I can head from one side to another, but Link clips onto the wall somehow. I guess like the wall's hitbox is much bigger, or I don't really know, but it feels so weird because I'm so stinking close to my TV that I'm picking up all of these small details, and it sucks that you guys can't see it in the resolution I'm playing it in. I mean, if you do own the game and have an HD TV, then you'd know what I'm talking about. But I get people actually who say they can't actually see the golden bugs when I point them out on the map. I can see them clear as day, and plus I know where they are to begin with. Like, I have the location memorized, but when I point it out on the map, I get people saying, oh, I don't even see it. Maybe it's because I'm staring at a 50-inch and you might be staring at, like, you know, a phone screen or a monitor. And actually, speaking of which, you guys should definitely let me know what you watch, like my videos or like, any YouTube videos on. You know, I'm curious, like, is it on a phone or like what kind of platform? Because actually interests me. For me, it's usually my phone, but I do like watching it on my computer from time to time. Like when I'm just like, I'd say when I'm playing a game and I leave a video on in the backdrop, that's usually what I like doing. I do that actually all the time when you think about it, but I never pay attention to the video. It's just like noise, and I look back once or twice, but that's pretty much it. But other than that, it's like always on my phone because, you know, it's so stinking easy. It's crazy how awesome and simple a phone is. I don't know, when you just sit and think about it, like, yeah, you're pretty much connected to the whole world in your pocket. Like, you can just take it all with you, which I find awesome. But I don't know why I'm like talking about that. It just seems really random. Let's pick up these water bombs down and continue on. So once again, what do? Let's go ahead and look up, and bam, Another stalactite to take down. Now I want to go ahead and climb these vines. These vines look so weird, by the way. I believe, as you guys said, because I mentioned this before, I feel like Link's vine climbing has improved. Like, it's a little faster, and a lot of people have agreed with me. I guess it is true. I'm too lazy to whip out the Wii version of the game and just compare, which, I mean, I should do instead of wondering, but, you know, I guess that's everyone's issue, just being too lazy to go out of their way and do it. So yeah, but let's go ahead and, I mean, I guess it's like such a small thing that it wouldn't really matter, and it's not like I'm gonna play the Wii one again. So even if I think it's faster and it's not, if anything, that's a good thing, because mentally I'm like, oh, this is better, and if it's not faster I might be more upset, you know. But here we got this fella. Just go ahead and shoot him with some bombs. He's gonna jump around, so you want to make sure, well, you wait until he stops or just starts running straight into a wall. That way you can easily hit him with another bomb arrow. But yeah, it's weird because this enemy like is trapped by a bubble, and it reminds me of like a more classic Zelda enemy, but I wonder if that's like the reincarnation of that enemy, because I noticed like within this game a lot of old enemies look so much different than when you'd compare it to like Ocarina of Time or like even a Wind Waker. It's crazy. Like, they really tried to go realistic in this game. I mean, look at those elfos in a sense. Like, they look so sick. Look at that. Reminds me of like, I want to say Torok. I don't know why. Oh, okay, well, he's gone. But yeah, it reminds me of like Torok, which is an N64 game. I don't know if it was ever released on anything else. I haven't played that game in years. I remember owning like Torok too, but all the monsters looked so creepy. And I haven't played that game in so long that for some reason I just think of that when playing this. But yeah, now that we picked up the small key, I'm literally just going around in a circle to head back with the small key now that I obtained, so I can open up this door. So yeah, let's get to it. But yeah, this temple is so weird because like I kind of wish they went with like a different look. Like, this is a cave. Like, it literally looks like a dungeon, you know. It has that whole dungeon vibe. It's all cave-like, and you know, it fits with the whole underwater feel. But it would have been really cool if the Zoras like established a giant temple and called it Lakebed. Like, you know, this looks more natural to me. I'm sure it was all opened up and like, I mean, obviously this is just made by game developers, but this is me trying to add a backstory. Like, maybe the Zoras have opened this area up and made the Lakebed Temple to house, you know, the treasure and all of that jazz. But it still looks like a cave. Like, it's just kind of there. It was already there as it is, kind of natural. And as cool as that looks, I kind of would have preferred something more Zora built. Like, just looks man built as a temple or something. And I think that would have been really cool, because most of the temples in this game have that like natural vibe. I guess because it's more so, yeah, like Zelda is known for dungeons, I guess. But there is one temple that is really well like designed, and I can't wait to show it off. And it's much different than like all the temples we've taken on before, where it actually looks like it's man built, and I can't wait to show it off. But let's go ahead and slide down this water slide here, because yeah, we opened up the water stream, which is going to change up the way the temple works entirely. It's going to add a flow to the temple, which yeah, you're going to see. It's just pretty much like mini puzzles you have to do. And I want to say that's the main problem maybe people struggle on. I don't know. I just get a lot of people complaining about the water temple in literally every single Zelda game. It's hilarious. Thing is, I can relate, because I was like that when I played the water temple in Ocarina of Time. Especially, that was not the worst temple I took on. I'd say the worst temple I took on the first time around. I want to say it's a Skyward Sword level, to be honest. I feel like Skyward Sword gave me the most trouble. Not puzzle-wise, but just getting stuck, because like I had problems with the motion controls. And then I'm like a really stubborn person to where I won't put something down until I get it done, which is a problem, because most people would consider that like tilting. In a sense, if you don't know what I mean by that term, it's where you start failing and you're just so focused on trying to do it that you just continuously fail and fail and fail. So yeah, and I mean, for me, I only know that 'cause it's like a league term, which I play a bunch of League of Legends, for those who don't know. I feel like I have to mention that every here and there, because I can't stop referencing that. And like DBZ, I reference DBZ so much. Actually, DBZ is like a huge part of my life. It's crazy. I want to jump down into this room because you'll notice, okay, that was a horrible jump. It's fine though, we can easily climb back up. I just want to make it to this platform here. For some reason I couldn't tell where I was jumping, but yeah, in this room, instead of backtracking all the way back, like walking, you could just skip like what I did by jumping down. And doing so, you'll notice that these platforms here are rotating, and that's because there's a flow in the water, which causes the gears to start moving. And that's perfect because, yeah, now there are 2 doors we can investigate. So let's get to it. But yeah, I mean, I love how they overemphasize this is like the Nehru slash, you know. I mean, it makes sense because Lanayru, and I actually have a lot of people who notice or are starting to notice. I mean, I remember I got a comment of someone saying, "Oh my God, I just noticed like, you know, Eldon, it's like Din, and then Nehru is for Lanayru, and then Farron is Faeror, which is, yeah, it's I want to say that's how I figured it out. Like the first time I read the names, it made sense to me, like it clicked. But I see a lot of people who think they were just normal names, and then, oh, they have a relation. I think that's hilarious how people see it differently than me, I guess, in a sense. I don't know. But yeah, that room was useless. If you couldn't tell, I literally went in that room and just walked straight back out. And the reason for that is because it's kind of like hinting into a mini boss that's really up, like really close. So yeah, he's right up ahead, and we're gonna head straight to him. But let's go ahead and start wheeling on this freaking chain. I don't know why I feel like I need to hit it. It feels like it's gonna break, but obviously it won't. I mean, it's a chain, so yeah, Link is gonna have to go really hard at it to make it like break or somehow dent it. But okay, this enemy, nothing to do with nothing. I believe I need to use a small key I just picked up to open up this door, and let's keep going. So yeah, I believe the mini boss is literally right up ahead right now. I'm excited to take this one on, but what I want to do first is I want to pick up a new item that we can pick up. Not a new item per se, but you know, new collectibles we can get within this game, and that is going to be a stamp. So, oh, that's not even a stamp. Why did I guess I just assumed that this chest would have led to a stamp, but I was wrong. Don't worry though, I will collect the 2 stamps within this area when I get to them. I believe we could have already collected one by now, but I have yet to collect it, so oh well. But if you avoid this jellyfish and swim on in here. Alright, it's actually gonna take us where the boss lies, or the mini boss.